Billy and Blight have a lot of things in common. They have a power that provides them with both mobility and lethality. While Blight used to be a lot stronger than Billy with the added overdrive and overall buffs, Billy has arguably risen to be one of the strongest killers in the game. While Hillbilly got one of the biggest buffs in history of Dead by Daylight, Blight, who has been regarded as the number 2 in the killer rankings for a long time, has just gotten his hack tech removed. Hack tech was essential to outplay any loop on the higher level by sliding alongside them, but to make up for this, his collision got a vast improvement, meaning more consistency and less random sliding of objects. This should help Blight players make more consistent plays. With all of these changes, the killer ranking order is not as clear as it used to be. To see which one is the stronger killer, I invited 2 of the greatest players for their respective killers. Dan for Billy and Obii for Blight, to play against Team Elysium's survivors in various settings. First, we're going to play on Thompson house without any add-ons. In the first match, Obii instantly showed that Blight still has some of his old tricks up his sleeve, performing a new variant of the V1 tag that allows him to skip the first rush entirely and instantly go for a lethal attack. But Xeno was ready for it. So close. I wonder if that would have hit with speed. Even though Obii showed excellent technique, he did not manage to outplay the loops, having to break all of the pallets. The survivors played brilliantly, saving each other on multiple occasions, only giving him 6 hook stages total. Very impressive stuff.
They definitely want to make sure Sohei doesn't die. But...
Oh, their force survivors trying to block.
Oh my god, what is this?
Oh my god, they made it though! After that, it was time for Dan to show what he can do without using any add-ons. First, a message from today's sponsor, Stunlock Studios. The official release of V-Rising is finally here. Experience a vampire survival action RPG adventure like no other. Rise from your grave after centuries of slumber and hunt for blood to regain your power.
Your clan calls for you. Rise from your crypt.
V-Rising is out now on Steam. The PlayStation 5 version is just around the corner. Check the links in the description below. Dan started the game off very strong. Not even 30 seconds into the game, he got his first overdrive and caught Adam out of position. He doesn't have much cooldown. And looks
not much here.
Oh, dude.
And look at that already, dude. So nasty with the flashbang too. Dan is so good at Billy. Oh my lord.
So for context, so Dan, okay, I know for the first month after he got reworked, he played him so much, like literally all day, all night, he played Billy. So with the survivors favoring gen progress over saving, Silhey went to second stage. Against Blight, survivors can just trade the hook. But Hillbilly's chainsaw one-shot denies that entirely.
Finds Pedro on it, but gonna go back to the unhook.
Yeah, no body blocking here, nothing. Oh, there. Is he actually no?
Oh. Silhey actually ran to. Oh, that chainsaw. Oh my god.
Wow.
Interesting. He's just gonna take this hook too. Okay, they actually popped this gen, which is so huge. Like,
true.
This was close to being disastrous. If Dan was able to get this hook before this gen popped and was able to camp this gen with Ruin too, that was gonna be really brutal. But at least get that gen done and the unhook comes in too.
So at this point, the question is, where did Silhey go? And he's by Shack. And I think Dan is looking for him. No, is he not? No.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to find him. I think Silhey got away for now.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is, again, going to be a pretty strong situation for these guys to keep him alive, right? If he dies this early, it's huge trouble. Oh, but the chase gets brought here.
Oh my god, they see blood. So if you're smart, Dan realize that Silly is probably also here, and yep, now he's looking for him.
Ooh. Yep, sees the blood trail there. Zeno's just still all up in his face. He's gonna get chainsawed. I think Zeno might still have. Well, no, I think his DS is gone. No. Actually, I don't think he ever healed. I think his DS might be up.
God.
Yeah, it is.
It's still DS. Wait, that's such a great bait. Okay.
Yeah, that actually was like you would never expect that at that point, right?
Yeah.
It's been so long. They even like healed. I mean, he didn't heal Silhei, but they were like over there healing.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great recovery. At this point, there are 2 gens left. I don't know how much other gen pros they have. But yeah, if Silly gets healed up now, their Elysium is kind of fine.
Yeah, Zeno gets found again, and honestly, it's kind of evened out, like you said. Like they've recovered quite a bit. This is looking very on par with the Blight game all of a sudden, right? Like
Yeah.
this is gonna be Zeno getting put on his second stage, but there's only 2 gens left. All of them are alive, so hey, gets put back to full health. So the survivors actually still are kind of capable of putting out a result here.
Yeah. This is sprint bus. But
Oh, he's gotta be careful.
how far do you actually get?
Yeah, right? Like there's lockers in here he can utilize, but oh, he crouches in the doorway.
Wow. That was so smart. He stopped him from entering by crouching in the doorway. Oh, both of those survives a death hook.
And down goes Silhei. Yeah, this is going to be rough, dude. Ruin's still up too as well. I think it's like right behind him in that LT wall. But Ruin is still up, so that's also going to be kind of brutal as well.
Yeah.
Because once you get down to this 3v1 and once Billy starts putting out pressure a lot, it's not that unreasonable for Gen Progress to kind of just grind to a halt here if you can really start finding more pressure from here.
Oh! Would you look at
And he
that?
finds Zeno.
That would be the... If Zeno dies here, that would mean only 2 survivors left. No, we're leaving. Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. He did have another strong pallet there, so like that was going to take at least like it wasn't going to be instant, right? But still, like that does feel like it might be incredibly worth it.
Ooh, sprint bus.
Just
Bro.
Yo, come on.
Okay, bro. I feel like... Okay. I mean...
a little too patient.
To be
there
fair,
for
he's
Pedro.
dead zone anyway. Like, if you just waste your sprint bus, yeah, you have to use it somehow. But yeah, that didn't work out.
It did also buy time for Dot to get his gen done, so they're down to 1 gen left.
And Dan knows exactly where Zeno was walking, and that's where we're heading now.
Yep, and he finds them. This pallet's still here, but this is basically all there is.
Dude.
Uh,
Overdrive is so insane, though.
Yeah, it is. And at this point, I don't like. Can you maybe squeeze out another gen now? I mean, I don't even know. In a 2v1, especially with Ruin up, this feels brutal, man. Because Zeno's dead.
But yeah, Ruin is still up. I think Ruin is gonna make it impossible. In the end, Dan managed to close it out, and 4K had 1 gen left. I think it is fair to say that Billy still feels extremely strong if he doesn't have any add-ons. Meanwhile, Blight seems to be lacking behind a little. For the second round, we went to the Spring Invitational rules and let both killers play on Blood Lodge, and Dan showed up with an extremely interesting build.
No, this is a very ballsy build. Like, this is a... You're just full sending the Ruin at this point, right? Like, that's your whole build, is just full sending Ruin.
Yeah. That's not even corrupt, right?
Yeah. Oh, Pedro.
Oh, he's instantly leaving. Okay. Where are we going, though?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the lack of bamboozle is going to make some of those, like, maze tiles a little difficult, right? Like, we've seen that before with Billy a lot as well. If
Yeah.
you don't run bam, those maze tiles can really kind of make life hard.
Yeah. And we're farming overdrive. That's why Billy's go for those chainsaws now, by the way. Obviously, Dan knows he's not going to get much distance doing that. But what he gets is overdrive. And overdrive is the thing that is the killer in the end. And now we have it.
Ooh, yep. As soon as you go blue mode, man, it's just terrifying. It's so hard to really get anything going. This is Sin Car, so that's... Oh,
my
no
God.
talk to the reaction time.
What the hell? Okay, Dan popping
This
off.
car... That car is so terrifying, dude.
So once again, we're at 5 gens. The survivors are not doubling even. And now this is, I think, where Ruin becomes really valuable.
Yeah, if he's just harassing people a lot and getting them off gens, it could be kind of wild. Especially if he can find it down quickly. I mean, I think Pedro's going to do a good job of staying alive there, not getting chainsawed. But they got to be real careful, man. Oh, he's not even taking this M1.
What? That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, that was greedy. That was interesting.
Oh, are they getting the save just in time? Wait, what?
Oh, he's bailing from it. He don't want to get chainsawed. Oh, he does get it though. Well, I don't even have to take a 1-for-1 either. The body block's there as well. Oh, he almost found. That would have been sick.
Yeah, that nearly connected.
Hey, you know, honestly, decent recovery from the survivors though. They get that unhook without a trade.
Yeah.
And Doc will go back down now, but still, that was like there was no other health states taken that whole time, and they get just kind of gen progress for free while this is going on.
Oh, they popped that too. Wow. Okay, 2 gens done. Oh, definitely. This is not looking that crazy bad at this point.
Yeah, definitely like not as bad as it could have been considering that down came in at 5 gens,
Yeah.
right? Like this is honestly manageable, and they even get this really fast pull here too. Now this could come back to bite him depending on how fast this chase is.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my god.
Holy
The
shit.
anxiety. Oh,
That's live though.
is that live?
Yeah.
Oh, live activated.
Now he's gonna
He
make
kind
it.
of zones him a bit. Does he think he makes it though? No Thompson mix or anything.
This is the thing. There's no bamboozle, so
Yeah, this window becomes a little bit more playable. There's another filler here
Yeah.
too. Actually has a decent bit to work with.
yeah. Okay, this is if Doc can have a really good chase now. This could break Dan's back though. Good crouch.
Oh, the crouch too. Yep. 3rd gen gets done as well.
No, he's dead, right?
4th gen done. Yeah, he should be dead now.
Yeah. But yeah, 1 gen left now. With Ruin still being active and Doc dead, Dan played the game down with a simple snowball, also ending this match with a 4K with 1 generator remaining. Now it was up to Obii to play vs Elysium with the reworked Blight.
Yeah, going with the old classic.
Bro,
And
the fat shame.
yo,
Right.
and build seems pretty standard too. Like pop, dying light, spies. I mean, this is kind of the usual things I think we usually see on killers like Blight these days.
Oh, someone has been found already though. Yep.
I'm so curious to see how these chases go, man. This is not a very good area for Sile. Like he'll probably one hit here no matter what.
Only 2 rushes used, so you will have to drop that.
But like even like these fillers, right? He's like looking at it right now. He's like aiming it up. He's like, how do I? Oh, okay.
Okay, that was very fast, and that's exactly what he needed because he barely got that hit, and that's a really fast first down.
Yeah, that's extremely quick, man. That's like pretty much looking on pace to the last game. They're split on 3 gens too, just like last game as well.
Yeah.
So
No doubling. Interesting.
everything kind of. Yeah, we didn't see that either game, which is interesting. Yeah, like this gen here at main now is going to be really hard to continue.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, spies? Was that just a guy on the hook?
Yeah, that's,
I guess.
I think it's the guy on the hook, yeah. But he's making up, so he's sure. This is the thing, though. He cannot really... Like, any survivor can go there last second and just trade. And there's nothing the Blight can do about it. He doesn't have a one-shot.
Yeah. The kind of good news is that he gets to kind of harass Pedro here for free, right? Like, Pedro can't really work a gen at the moment with him just harassing him. So even if he's not getting hits or downs on him, this is still, like, you're still delaying the gen progress, right?
Yeah,
like,
look.
you're basically forcing him to have to. But yeah, even there...
Pedro just goes there and trades. Oh, can he get ahead? No, he cannot.
Oh, he's gonna try to piece something together here, but
no.
like, can you? Yeah, there's no way.
Oh my god.
Oh, told light. Dead hard on Still A2 though. That's interesting.
Ooh. What are we doing now?
Just throw a shack pilot.
Taking
Oh,
the
he's
hit.
okay. Zeno is here, yeah.
Oh, greedy pathing though.
Oh, the dead hard.
Saves him. Yep. I feel like we need this down right now. Otherwise, it's going to be so hard.
Yeah, this does feel like it's taking a while, right? Like we're kind of getting to dangerous levels. Oh, under pallet. That's got to be scary against a team like this, right?
Yeah. But there's no one there. Nice. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
2 gens left. I don't think they have that much gen progress, so...
Yeah, I think this was the main progress they had here because they got all 3 of the gens that they were splitting done, and I think that's basically they all grouped up together on this main building gen to get it done. So yeah, I don't think there's any at all actually. Like I'm pretty sure there's 0. Ooh,
That was a great tag.
that's that hit.
Yeah. And now already injured, and this is gonna be... No, he's not getting him off the hook. Interesting. Wait, why? Interesting.
Yeah, he's running edge map corner. This is interesting. Because does that mean? I guess he did 1-1 for 1, but he just wanted to stall it out for as long as possible before he did it. I guess that's the idea.
Wait, he didn't hit that.
Oh,
Scammed.
the iframes. He's gonna hit him into deep wounds because of dead hard.
Yeah.
Because like you might as well, right? Otherwise you know, otherwise you gotta worry about dead hard. And this this tile here is definitely not the strongest.
Yeah, but
It's
you
like
can't
it's something to
hack
work
it.
with.
Oh, with hack tech that would have been so easy, but I guess it's fine either way. And I don't think this is yes, so Sille is probably gonna be out already.
Yeah, and they're starting the gens now, but like it's kind of like we said before, there's not a whole lot of progress. Like they're getting on them now.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, Doc has a gen that's at like 60.
Smash it, okay.
And even this, right? Like not being able to hug tech here is huge. Like even trying to get these flicks is like weird, right? Because you got to be careful with the collision.
Yeah.
Like if you try to flick too early, you'll just collide with the wall, and it's like really awkward. Finding good hits though. Like
Yeah.
Obii honestly is showing that like this killer can still be played on a lot of these tiles, right?
So we're not interrupting this gen. This gen is definitely gonna pop.
Ooh, I don't know if you make this. Actually, he doesn't rush. Interesting.
Ooh. Oh, that's light though. And this is also deliverance. Yeah, true.
Yeah. This is a really good situation for Elysium.
Yeah.
Pedro buying a lot of time here too, and even if he does eventually go down, like even there, like not being on a hug tech like that, the side of that truck,
Yeah.
right? Like having to put together multiple bumps just to try to go for a hit, and then not even being able to get it is super rough. Even here, like what's that collision? You know, like one of his collisions.
Yeah, this is hard. This is hard because the collision was not as sticky, and you could slip through little gaps that you now cannot.
Yeah, it's very, very awkward. I feel like it's one of those things where I think Blight players are gonna have to take quite a while to kind of adapt to, you know?
Absolutely.
It's a good attempt at a flick there, but Doc gets away from that one as well, and
That's
it's gonna eventually go down on this corner.
He's actually slugging.
No. They also are doing the same interesting builds they did before, where
Yeah.
Pedro has Deli with DS again. Like that's so odd to see. You almost never see that, but it's been every game now. Like the Billy game earlier was like that as well before, or I think the Blight game earlier was actually like that before on Thompson House. It's just kind of, it's really interesting. It's a good like misdirection.
What, he gets stuck on that. Yeah. He lost it because of that. He got stuck on that surface.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to make sure that you're like rushing in the most efficient way possible, right? Like sliding off things where you need to. Interesting, he leaves that chase. Where Xeno goes basement, he must be able to read what he's doing there, right? He's trying to buy time for a gen. Does he make it to interrupt this though? Oh Lord.
That was a great flick, but sadly not enough. And everyone is injured here. They need to be careful not to get snowballed on.
Yeah, he gets it down on a hook, and like a pop goes to Weasel on that gen, and it could get a little bit scary. That gen was really high progress though.
Yeah. No.
Oh, beautiful bump logic.
The other gen pops.
Yep, Shack gen.
Oh, he's on the scratch mark. Okay. He found Doc there. They still looking for the 4K, I guess.
Yeah, I think he probably also has an idea that Pedro's deli as well, since Pedro was the one going for the unhooks every time.
Yeah.
So he might be trying to play around this as well.
Ooh.
And well, he's slugging Doc now. Yeah, I think he does want to try to get his 4K somehow. Yeah. Which I mean could realistically happen. Everyone's injured here. Oh man.
Like these little things offer so much safety now, though. Like that
Yeah,
was
like
just not
yeah,
true before.
like that right there. Just like any like circular object, I feel like. Yeah, like you can't hug tech flick around it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I think the flicks that Obies are, I think these flicks that he's going for are basically like the best thing you can try for, but they're not very reliable at all, right? Like,
there's some nasty bump logic.
Yeah.
And we are on Pedro.
Spyro's actually in trouble. Yeah, he finds the blood.
It's fine. We have 3 hook stages, but this could get more any second now.
Yeah, they did play incredibly greedy for that final gen, so this
Yeah.
kind of makes sense, right? This is kind of the product of that. Ooh. Does Doc get Xeno up? And if he does, with how much time to spare? Oh, Xeno was even full recovered. Oh, yeah, I think they're done so.
Yeah.
I think they're done so.
That is Doc taking the chase. I think Pedro used... No, there's no unbreakable on him. Actually, Doc has the unbreakable. Interesting. That is not
Yeah,
it.
their builds are a little odd because, yeah, it wasn't on Pedro. Pedro had DS and Lithe and all those other perks that you don't really expect to see on Deli.
That is a hit. And all 3 survivors on the ground.
Yeah, well played by Oni. By Obii here. I think he...
What? They wanted to Kobe to speed it up and they're both Kobe'd. No way. Obii managed to kill all 4 survivors after they got the gens done. There were a few instances where hack tech would have made a big difference, which made it harder for him. In the next match, we went to Wrecker's Yard without any restrictions, and what Obii had to show was quite breathtaking. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's like brute force. Oh, look how long that rush is. What?
Right? And like the amount of
Oh my
turning he
God.
gets, like what?
That
Like,
really
what is
hit.
this? Jesus, dude.
Okay, that's a wild start.
Well, the first thing, man, that's such a wild way to start out this game already. I know the hit didn't land, but holy, just like showing what these add-ons even can do. There's the hit as well. The thing is, too, is that even if you use all your rushes, it's 3 rushes, so you get your charges back pretty quick, too, right? You're never in that big of a cooldown.
Oh, he doesn't
power's
make
already
that
back.
pallet. Wow.
Dude, yeah, the speed is nuts. Because your Blight tag, again, gives just baseline 20% more speed on every rush, which is just so nuts. They throw the pallet, too, and I actually, if he gets hit by a basic attack here with the power still up, ooh, good job getting away from that, though.
What? Oh, he was going for the flashlight save. Oh, he delayed for the unbreakable, I think.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Taking the down
Well,
because...
this is Deli.
Yeah, this is the Deliverance player, but I think maybe Obii realizes what's going on. He's gonna take the hook. I mean, look at how much gen regression you access by hooking, though.
Yep, Pain Res, Grim Embrace blocks him. Yeah, you get so... His whole build just activates the second the hook comes in, so... Yeah, that's just going to cause complete havoc. And he's still on Pedro, too, so he can still technically deny the Deli here.
Yeah.
Russians are going to be back soon.
Doesn't rush.
He's immediately going to head back for the unhook.
Oh, free. I think the survivors are not used to the speed, to be honest.
Yeah,
It
that would make sense.
It is so fast. Yeah, you can't loop that. You just cannot loop this. Against anything else, you would be able to loop this tile. But Iwi-Tac is so fast, you just can't.
Yeah, you just can't get away with like almost anything. You almost just have to sit under pallets the whole time. Oh, and Zito's playing aggressively here. He's going to go down too.
Yeah.
But if he decides to venture out, and especially if he finds the Genesis being worked, that could be trouble.
Oh my god. Bro, yeah, you don't make that. You just do not make that. And no, the funny thing is, there's 4 seconds downtime, and then he rushes at you with 20% speed. That's like the ridiculous thing.
Like he's never on that long of a cooldown, man.
Look at that! Oh my god.
Right. Just flying in across the map, dude. And Doc can't get anywhere. He's gonna go down. Xeno's gonna get the unhook, but like, he's gonna go down too. And I think Unbreakable was on Pedro, so both those survivors need picked up.
Yeah, Pedro needs to get something going here. And now he doesn't have pallet control anymore. Oh.
He dies. He's dead. 4 gens up, and they don't even manage to get Doc up either. They managed to get Xeno up, but
Oh, that was a great crouch. But is it gonna help them?
Oh, Obii wants some more. He wants to go off this gen.
Oh, that's head-on. Interesting. Wow.
Ooh, okay, so no perk restrictions and they're still running head-on, huh?
Absolutely. Is he gonna... Are we gonna commit this chase? Wait, this... Oh, these things are connected.
Here.
Yeah, he's just juking on the edge map.
Oh. Oh my lord, dude.
Okay, dude.
A good place from... Oh, the background player, though. Hey, I mean, that's background player, you know? Pretty fun perk.
Yeah.
And Zeno gets to another pallet with this, too. It's going to buy a good bit of more time. Was there a brand new part on that gen, I think?
Bro. Yeah, this is...
Dude, it's just nuts. The speed is just so insane.
It's funny, the difference between base kit and this, right? If you compare those two things. So base kit, like, all the pallets were so safe and the Blight couldn't really do much. And now it's like... It looks like kindergarten. Like, nothing is playable and everyone always dies. Only 2 survivors left. Only 1 gen done. Yeah, that was a very, very strong showing from Obii.
Yeah, this is just, like, this just feels so insane. Like, it feels like, again, like, there's almost no safety for the survivors, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to find little ways to get away from getting hit. But the problem is that even if they do find a way to not get hit, like you said, the cooldown is just so low that it, like, doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're just set up for a play with the grab.
Yeah. Nice try, nice try. Obi's not gonna fall for it, though.
Ooh.
And that is it. Insane performance by Obii, but Dan also had a few tricks up his sleeve with low pro chains to injure survivors through pallets.
And this is interesting. Infectious Fright on the build from Dan.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to get pallet saved, I think. That's definitely an adaptation. And we see engravings and low pro. Oh. First chase coming through. Not M1ing, okay. Ooh.
Ooh. That's pretty much the best thing that could have happened for Pedro there. Like, that's like one of those scenarios where I feel like Dan gets a hit almost every time unless he gets stunned, and Pedro managed to get the stun. And that's going to be overdrive going away too. So honestly, like, surviving the first overdrive, I feel like is probably an accomplishment in itself.
Oh. Oh. Wow, okay. The thing is,
Huge read from Dan.
that pallet is not safe against engravings, and Zeno knows this. He tried to take pallet control back and I think get a smash it, but I think Dan did a good job reading that.
That's a really fast down with Grim Embrace. He'll be blocking gens for a moment.
Ooh. Yeah, this is where low pro comes in. This is insane.
Yup. And now you're injured too, so like trying to play safe on these pallets again now becomes incredibly hard. Wow. Oh my lord, dude. Yeah, they did manage to get a gen done though. So we're at 4 left, and they have a gen. They have another gen almost done too. So I guess technically we're looking like we're setting a pretty good pace to maybe beat the Blight result at least.
Oh, that's gonna... No, Blight was 4k4, right? I think?
Yeah. So if they pop another gen, that should be enough.
Yeah, true.
Which looks like they're going to, because I think Doc was doing the other gen.
Ooh, a tread coming through. Oh, no way. Oh my god, not the firecracker.
No, not like this. That was such a huge play.
The chainsaw, very blue. Zeno being chased again.
Yeah, he has Death Hook too. What is going on with that chainsaw being so like in your face when spectating? That's so strange.
Oh, I think he's zoned out completely, right?
Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, he's gonna try to make it back to his windows, but I don't think he has Dead Hard.
Oh, he nearly made that, I think. So we still have 3 Pain Resistors and 2 Grim Embrace stacks. So there's a lot of gen regression still on Dan's side.
Yeah, just a matter of actually finding the downs and hooks in time. There's only 1 gen left. Ooh, tough spot for Doc. Oh,
wow.
Okay. Finds Doc again. But again, pretty strong pallet here. Has a jungle gym pallet, and he's full health, so he can even take the low pro hit if he needs to. And actually, the low pro hit doesn't even come in, so stays at full.
The angle was too steep there for the low pro. Balanced landing. They're making it so hard now.
And he gets the stun too. Doesn't
Yeah.
get the low pro hit there either. Huge, man, and they're splitting 2 gens, right? So this is gonna be really hard to defend. Yeah, like he's gonna be chasing Pedro here, but Scylla is cranking the gen across the map, and it's almost done.
Yeah. And I feel like Wrecker's Yard is also the tiles that is really, really connected, right? And it comes into play here.
Yeah, it feels like they almost always have somewhere to go, right? At least like a window to work with, you know,
Yeah.
usually like some kind of pallet nearby as well. Like there's almost always something there, especially with their exhaustion perks. And yeah, they're doubling that other gen. They're gonna be able to get it done. This is interesting. This is not. Oh, did they blow a skill check as they let go? Is that what just happened? But they're gonna get it done, and this is not how I thought the no restrictions ability game would go at all. To be honest with you.
No, that's yeah. I don't know. I mean, the survivors brought a good amount of time with those loops, and honestly, they were just they got the better end of the stick. But like nothing is guaranteed with Billy, right? Like sometimes you hit every curve, sometimes you don't, and there are just gonna be games where the survivors just win 350s, and then at that point is everything takes too long, and you're not gonna get it done. And so he's kind of trying to sneak up on the exit gate. Dox is keeping... Look, wait. Yeah, someone has been found, but this is a sprint burst. And to be fair, not using low pro? No, goes around. The small map seemed to not play into Dan's favor, and 2 survivors ended up escaping. After this, we went to Lerys, a map in which both killers should struggle. Dan had other plans, instantly getting 2 survivors in the basement and ending the game with 1 generator left to repair. Obii, on the other hand, showed that even with a new collision and no hack tech, Blight is still threatening even on an indoor map. For the last match, we allowed everything again on Shelter Woods, and Obii started right back up where he left off in this setting. And looks like we're going in. Shit. Obi's really using the duration so well.
Yeah, right. Like going the max distance with the add-ons. I think something that's cool too about the new Blight changes is that you can see like the actual power on the bottom left shows like everything now. Like it shows the length of your dashes, it shows the length of your slams. Like it gives you like a countdown for everything now, which is really interesting. So that makes it like, I think a lot easier to utilize the extra distance you get as well, because it's easier to kind of gauge it. Pedro
Holy
getting
shit.
a good.
Oh, Pedro's so nuts.
Ooh.
And looks like Obii decides that Pedro's not worth it.
Oh, he's going. See some scratch marks.
Oh my
He's gonna
god!
go.
That nearly hit.
God. What is that, dude? That's so wild. Really makes Shaq though.
Oh! That was a great combo.
Good find there.
And even though you used all his rushes, because he has 3 total. Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
And Xeno, this is the thing though, he can just go there, right? That's the difference between a one-shot killer and someone who can't one-shot. Now Xeno can just go trade last second. So the camping is just not really, it doesn't get you that much, I guess. But he's gonna take this and 1 gen gets completed, okay. Oh.
Yeah, and that's gonna be Deli from Xeno, but Obi's still staying. Oh my god.
Okay, the flick was too strong even for him.
he's literally like 180 flicking. It's so wild looking. Oh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
lord.
I get amazed every time he flicks. I don't know.
Right? I know. Like the amount, the distance he goes with is wild. Like they're just barely not landing most of the time. But they have a gen done. They're working on a second one too. This looks like it's going at least better than their last game against Blight with these add-ons at least.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, the rush is 33% longer, but the ridiculous thing is because it's also 20% faster, you just rush infinitely. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you go so far. Yeah, I don't know what the actual distance is that you get. That's like more than the rest, but it's got to be really high.
I think that was the syringe used by the survivors, but is Doc gonna stay alive? Oh, he isn't.
Oh no! Xeno tried to run up and take the hit, but he couldn't quite do it. And that's actually huge too, because that's also the syringe going away, which is a very big resource, right?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't really get that much value. Looks like they will be able to finish that 3rd gen, but after that 3rd, actually, do they? Oh, no, they don't.
Okay, I think Silly also expected him to bump, but no, he just went straight.
Yep. I don't know if this is crazy of me to say, but I wonder if it's almost worth it to just, like, maybe died for that gen. Because I don't, like, do you get gens done now? Like, right? Dude, like, look at that. Oh, my God. And every other hook is going to be Grim Embrace and Pain Res. I'm not sure if you get another gen done at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. These, like, the speed of these rushes, too.
I mean, it's like yeah, there's gonna be Grim, there's gonna be, yeah, like you said, and there's so much gen regression from these fresh hooks. It's so hard if there's already one dead to even get any progress then at that point. I think Xeno's already death hook, right? So
yeah,
if Xeno goes down
he
here,
has like nothing to work with
trouble.
here.
He has dead hard though.
I guess he has dead hard.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
And he finds a pallet here. Oh. Unfortunately, doesn't win that 50, and I think he'll be going down now. Oh!
No, he isn't. But now he is.
Yeah, Obii checked the gen near Shack. I think he saw the progress and was like, okay, let's find another one. Oh, he is going to find this one too. Oh, wait, right? I thought it was that one. I guess it wasn't. Oh,
Ooh.
Never mind. I guess I didn't even understand which one it was. They actually do get the gen done.
He went to the wrong gen, but yeah, okay, well. So let's gonna use the sprint burst instantly now.
Oh my God, dude.
Wait, the flashlight saved through the back of the Shack?
Oh,
it's
imagine.
confirmed.
Oh, no.
Solid performance by Obii. Oh, barbecue and chili. What?
Interesting.
Wait, there's no low pro. Dan's add-on choice was extremely surprising for this. He did not bring low pro chains and went for engravings and Dad's boots. And he quickly showed that there's method to the madness.
He's just not even bothering with low pro. Interesting. Maybe, do you think this is like the 10,000 IQ mind game where he's going to make it seem like he has low pro and then just go for chainsaws? This is a really fast down, by the way. I feel like I was speculating, but and by the time I was done speculating, Xeno's already dead. Like, what the hell just happened?
I mean, to be honest, you have boots, you have engravings, you have overdrive. I feel like maybe that even beats out GoPro. I don't know. And barbecue and chili is gonna tell him where to go, but I don't think he has that much info. He's probably not gonna go for that, right? Was that Shack pellet going down?
I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah. They should realize now that there's no low pro, right? Like I was wondering if he was gonna try to like maybe not break pallets for a while to maybe try to like keep that mind game up, but yeah, they're gonna realize now like, oh, there's no low pro. What the hell?
Okay, I think Dan is making the read that Xeno's baiting Chase with a very strong build. Because like in theory, with this setting, you could have Dead Hard off the record, yes, on one survivor. So yeah.
Yeah, and he definitely wasn't trying very hard to be hidden or anything either, right? Like he seemed like he was pretty okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
That's his overdrive. That's his overdrive. Nothing is safe.
Yep, it's wild, dude. I mean, hats off to Dan though. Like, it's not easy to be that accurate, right? Like, even if you kind of like predict that right and know that they're gonna leave, like Pedro going out in the open, crouching, like you got to make sure that you're really on point with your chainsaws. And Dan's been very, very on point.
It is Dead Hard, but no great anti-tunnel park. Okay.
Dino's actually got a very gen-heavy build. I mean, he's got Deja and Prove Myself. I mean, yeah, he's got Dead Hard, but it's really not a super aggressive build, all things considered.
Oh, no way! What?
Oh, my God.
There's no way that just happened. Oh, my God. Okay.
Just wait it out, forehead.
Yeah, just wait it out. Okay, one gen done now. He crouched that corner.
That one too.
But that's it, right? Yeah. Okay.
That was dude, this was such a good recovery though. Like that first down was so fast. They're gonna get this gen done too. It's gonna be 2 gens done. So that was a really, really good recovery considering how early these downs came in. I mean, it's still gonna be Xeno's second hook, so like it's like they're not out of the woods yet. This hook is taking a while. Is he? Okay.
I am not.
Say, like we're.
I'm still not over that hot, to be honest. But barbecue and chili is gonna come in. But no Painless or Grim from that hook. Ooh.
Yeah, that's trouble.
Yeah, that's barbecue value. I think the pallet in this area was already broken earlier. And now the survivors need to be really careful to not run into a cycle where the hooks just repeatedly come in and they don't get processed anymore.
And Zito's also death hook too, so if he gets found and down, that's going to be pretty rough as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
I think he stood back up. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And well, you were talking about it, and here it is. There's the fourth fresh hook. That's going to be all 4 grim embraces, so all gens blocked for 40 seconds. He also finds Xeno. This is like perfect scenario too. While all the gens are blocked, he finds a death hook survivor. Yeah. So now he can chase the death hook survivor without really fear of even losing any gens.
I mean, he has that hard, but it's known.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. And Dan is happy.
Yep.
Oh.
Dog's here too. He can get the grab on him. Does he have DS?
No, he doesn't.
No.
I think he tried a flashlight save, didn't he? No, he does not have DS.
Yeah.
Pedro is on the DS.
Yeah, I think it was a flashlight, yeah. But he's going to be put in basement now too, so that's brutal, dude. That's super rough.
Is Lopro actually too slow in this setting? I find that quite interesting. I guess Dan is just better.
Yeah, I don't like. It's interesting because I don't know. Like, I feel like this feels like the. I feel like low pro almost makes Billy into like more Blight-esque, where I feel like you could get like safer one damage hits.
Yeah, but it takes a while,
right? Yeah, exactly. Whereas like this feels like the riskier way to do it, but like if you can make it work, then like it works super well, right? Like Dan's just so good at Billy that I feel like he's just making this work. But I feel like if Dan plays this a little bit worse, like even just a little bit worse, then I feel like low pro becomes the thing, you know? Like if you're not able to play like this perfectly, at this point they're trying to get one more gen dump. I'm not sure if they'll even be able to do that.
Yeah. So 2 people
he finds
injured.
The gen with the most progress.
Overdrive active. What? Did we just have a replay?
Yeah, that was like the same way he went down before, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Like he gets hooked. Does barbecue reveal Pedro?
The thing is, that might be weird. So Dan played Billy so much, and he knows how to play every single loop on Macmillan and Azovs. So it's like you can't really win any of those pallets. That's the thing. Like you kind of have to gamble. Does he send the chainsaw? Do I have to go wide? I was like, Dan is so good at reading it, and I think he showed that today. How lethal this really is. To conclude the showcase, in my opinion, Billy is slightly stronger than Blight now. While Blight can force hits more safely, he does not have a one-shot and overdrive anti-loop, which is extremely unconditional. This means, in my opinion, Billy is the second strongest killer behind Nurse, while Blight takes the 3rd spot. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.